We're going to start off with Christos Saltis with Sport DNA.
Hello, Coach. Hope you are doing well.
Thank you, Christos. Hope you're doing well.
I'm fine, thank you. What did you like to carry on from the Florida games about the game against the Detroit Pistons and the rest of the season, and how different is the dynamic with Yusuf on the court?
Can you repeat that second part?
Christos, I think you're muted now.
You hear me?
Yes, now I do.
Okay. How different is the dynamic of the team on the court with Yusuf on the court?
You said Yusuf versus Ennis? Well, they're different players, that bring different skill set. Ennis obviously very skilled offensively, offensive rebounds. He and Damian have a very good connection on pick and rolls. Nurk has really had a presence defensively. He moves his feet. He protects the rim. He's familiar with our defensive schemes. Our defensive numbers in 2 games with Nurk on the court has been very positive for us. So they both impact the game in different ways.
Next question's coming from Jason Quick with The Athletic.
Hey, Coach, I know this is kind of hard to do sometimes, but can you maybe try to put in perspective what Robert has meant for you guys defensively, particularly?
Well, his versatility, probably more than anything. He's guarded 3s, 4s, and 5s. He has active hands. He has great defensive hands. He's very alert on the weak side. He sees things happening before they happen, so he's usually in good position. And he takes a lot of pride in his defense. And he rebounds well from that spot. No matter what spot he's in, he rebounds well. And the one thing I do want to say is that, he got off to a slow start shooting the ball, but over the last 25, 26 games, he's shooting 44%, 45% from 3. So his 3-point shooting has been really important for us. Yeah, I'm talking about you.
And I know that you like to shy away from comparing players, but is he unique at all, you think, in your era in Portland? I mean, I can't remember having a defender quite like him as far as how disruptive and how active he is.
He is unique. But Al-Farouq Amino would probably be the closest guy to him in that he was able to guard different guys. He rebounded the ball. He defended guys bigger than him. So Farouk would probably be the closest thing that we've had in my time here.
Next question's coming from Aaron Fentress with the Oregonian.
Coach, for a variety of reasons, Nurkic hasn't been the same player he was in the bubble or before he broke his leg. Are you expecting that Nurkic to emerge at some point? And what's it going to take for him to get back to that level of play?
With all due respect, he's played 2 games. So
I understand.
I don't think it's necessarily a fair question. But like I said, defensively, he's had 2 good games. If you check his defensive numbers while he's on the court, he's been as good as he was before. And as I also said before he even came back, I think everybody gets caught up in the offensive numbers. We're a good offensive team, but what he can bring us defensively has already been demonstrated in 2 games.
Yeah, allow me to clarify. I'm not criticizing his play. Even in the beginning of the year when he was working his way back into shape, he wasn't quite the same player. So I'm just asking you as a coach, what's it going to take for him to get back to where he's elite Nurk? That's all I'm saying.
You asked me to see the future. Honestly, I don't know. I've been pleased with his 2 games so far in limited minutes. Just like CJ, coming back from an injury is tough. I think him coming back at the beginning of the season is a long time ago. I haven't really thought about that very much. I'm thinking about the 2 games that he's come back and where we're headed. So the short answer is I think he's going to be a really good player for us, and I can't put a timeline on it.
Dwight James, NBC Sports Northwest.
Jerry, we talked about the 3-guard lineup the other night, and obviously you didn't get a real run at it because of the foul trouble. Do Do you plan to stick with it though for a few games and see, or is it going to be matchup related game by game by game?
I think we're going to stay with it, you know, to a degree. Haven't really talked about starting lineups against Detroit, but if you look at the numbers, even though Norman got in foul trouble, that the 3-guard lineup numbers were good against Toronto at both ends of the floor. So it was positive. So it's something that we'll continue using. And it's just a question of how much. And as I've said before, whether to start with it. But the good thing about starting with it is, you know, that's going to be at least 6 minutes, 12 minutes a half where those 3 guys are playing together. If you bring them off the bench, I don't know if you get that many minutes with the 3-guard lineup, but it was productive for us against Toronto, and it's something that we'll continue using.
AJ McCord with Coin. AJ? All right, we'll go to Jason Quick with The Athletic.
Hey, Coach, I jumped on a little late, so sorry if you got asked this already, but 2 days off.
Hold on. That's the second time. That's the second time you jumped on late. Come on now. AJ.
Wait,
Go ahead, AJ. I think
Can you
you
not
were
hear me?
glitching. We hear you.
can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, so my question was 2 days off between games. Have you gotten a chance to implement some practice things with Norman Powell that you haven't been able to?
We got good work in today. We had a practice this morning, and we were able to go through a lot of the offense that we haven't been able to introduce to him. Yesterday was an off day, but today was a good day to get him kind of up to speed with some of the other things that we'll use when he's on the court.
All right, next question. The last question is coming from Jason Quick with The Athletic.
Coach, what kind of feedback have you been getting from Nurk and CJ regarding their injuries? Are they feeling okay the next day? And
to be honest, neither one have said anything. You know, neither one has complained about anything physically, at least to me.
Yeah.
So I have not heard anything.
Okay. And moving forward to Detroit, regarding Nurk and minutes restrictions, are you holding tight on that, or are we going to expand that a little bit?
I'll find out tomorrow morning.
Okay.
HMP, you know, they'll monitor them. My guess is that it will go up, but I usually find out the day of the game if there's going to be a restriction, or if there is one,
Right.
what it is.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Coach. We're going to wrap there.
All right. Thanks, everybody.